Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to today's stream. Hopefully y'all is having a chilled, solid day. Wait, can't even practice? That's crazy. Alright. First time playing this game, so I am curious to see how it goes. Curious to see if I'll be able to play the game. Man, hopefully I ain't sitting here for no long period of time. Ooh, turn that off. Make sure it stays off. Yeah. Okay. Oh, found some players. Get 25 kills with the Blitz Shield. Appreciate the tab, Peaksy. Shout out to Peaksy, guys. Make sure y'all go follow her. Hold on for a second. Do a proper shout out. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Dang, why they just... Why they just send me back to the... Man, don't... I thought I was about to say, I'm like, man, just have it where it's like one team gets an extra player. I'm trying to play a game. There we go. The division. Where was this in the division? I don't remember this. I don't remember none of this. This definitely wasn't in the division. Wait a minute. No. Okay.
Occupied. It's like King of the Hill, but without the
Oh,
hill.
yeah, the cleaners. They were in the division.
3, 2, 1. Take the capture zone. Don't let nobody in, ain't one of you.
Oh, you got it. Okay. Oh, there goes that. It's like, bro, I don't know why the teammate...
Capture zone on the move. Capturing. I'm down. Look out. Yes. They're on the zone. Clean it out.
No, bruh. No. You ain't gonna be shooting at somebody that many times and not do nothing. Wasn't like my aim was... Alright, bro.
Bad guys on the zone.
I'm glad this game was free. If I paid money for this, I'd been like, nah, bruh.
Nothing cleans like burning. Changing mags. Grenade, help!
Things get tough.
Bro, it's
Remember,
like,
the capture
man,
zone
you
is
as a
changing
teammate.
location.
It's like, shoot back.
Look out the trash. They're on the zone. We're taking the zone.
Nothing cleans like burning.
Oh, that's what that does? Okay.
Capture zone on the move.
Bro, where were they?
They're taking the zone. We're taking the zone. Capture zone contested. Bad guys on the zone. We capture him.
It's like, guns not... Let me...
The capture zone is changing location. We're taking the zone. The new loadout now. Look out the trash. Capture zone contested. Bad guys on the zone.
Fire up high.
I don't know what happened to my grenade. What is that?
Capture him. Capture zone on the move.
Fire up high.
They're on the zone.
Opening a can of healers.
How is it that you're shooting at that many people and you don't do no damage? That don't make no sense, bro.
Changing mag. Nothing cleans like burning. Throwing grenade.
Yeah, I'm done after
Bad
this.
guys on the zone.
I ain't gonna be sitting here playing this game and it's like you shooting at people and it's just not doing no damage. I hate when games do that. People hyping up this game and it's like, man,
The capture zone is changing location.
like how is it that you're shooting at people that many times? Like it don't do nothing.
We're in the zone.
Nothing cleans like burning.
It's like wow. People hyped up this game, made it seem like it was gonna be the best game of all time, and I'm like, it is.
New mag.
No, that is crap. That is honestly crap. Shooting at somebody that many times and it's like, and it just don't do nothing. That is stupid. Uninstalling that game, because that's just, no, it's pointless playing that. I don't care what anybody says. I'm like, oh, you gotta give the game a chance, you gotta do. No, I ain't doing crap with that game. Absolutely nothing. It's like, you gonna sit here and be giving people a fair experience and all these other different things with the game, then it's like, then it needs to be a fair experience. But it's like, playing that, no, I do not see myself playing that for a long period of time. It's like, I didn't even pay money for the game, but it's like, I feel like I should get something back in return. Because that's just crazy. That's crazy to be sitting there playing the game, and it's like, you portray it, make it seem like, oh, it's going to be the funnest game of all time. It's going to be this, it's going to be that. Game comes out, and it's like, that, no. I'm like, y'all could have kept that to your guys' self. Any and everybody can say, like, oh, yeah, you got to give the game a chance. You got to do this. You got to do that. No, it is pointless. It is pointless playing that game and then thinking it's like something good going to come out of it. Ain't got nothing to do with skill level. Ain't got nothing to do with anything else. People want to throw some stuff out there. I'm like, no. That game is just a broken game that don't need to exist. Where's this USB thing? Did I have a USB cord plugged up? Is this it? I think this is it. Yup. Yeah, it's like people that can say whatever they want to say about that game, make it seem like it's gonna be good, but no. You don't shoot at people that many times and then it just don't do nothing. I don't care if it's based off of internet, based off of whatever you want to base it off of, but it's like, you ain't gonna shoot at people that many times and it don't do nothing. I hate when games do crap like that. How they gonna say plug up a controller, then it's like it does even... Is something going on? Why is it the controller not working? Okay, let's plug up. Why did it turn my Xbox on? It's like, bro, I didn't even have it where... Hey, that's just stupid. How they gonna say to plug up a controller and it's like the controller don't work? I mean, you gonna say to plug up a controller, this game's recommended with a controller, then it's like, bro, then have a controller work. That don't even make no sense. I plug up this controller and it don't do nothing. I'm playing something else. Yeah, that's stupid. You plug up 3 different controllers and it don't. No. You're gonna say if to have it where it's like I gotta use a controller. You want me to use a controller, I'm gonna use a controller. But then it's like I plug in a controller and it don't work, and then no. I don't get that. I'm just gonna play Destiny and forget all this extra stuff. Oh my god, I swear, man. I'm just kind of pissed off about that XDEFIANT game. Like, people hyped that game up, made it seem like that, oh, it was going to be this all-around good, amazing game. I definitely don't see that game lasting a long period of time. I don't. That game's going to last maybe a while, but it's not. It ain't going to be no long period of time. I guarantee and I promise you that. Like, that game's just gonna have its 15 minutes of fame, and then after that, people are gonna move on and play something else. People are gonna probably go back and play Call of Duty. They're gonna go and play other games, but yeah, I don't see people playing that game for a long period of time. It's like, they had it where Rainbow Six Siege, that was Ubisoft's, that was their biggest game that they that was up to date, and then they came out with Division. That was somewhat of a big game too. XDEFIANT is gonna be in that same category, and like unless Ubisoft does some old dumb stuff where they just put all their focus and attention on that game and they don't do nothing else, then yeah, sure, then you know maybe it might last some years, but if not that, then yeah, that game's gonna crash and crumble, shooting at people and it ain't even doing damage. Aiming dead on aim on them. You would think all the different. Maybe I got to play it on console. I'll play it on console and see if there's any much of a difference. But if not, then yeah, I'm like, no, your guys' game is gonna crash and crumble, because that don't make not one bit of sense. Where you're locked in on a person, you're shooting at this person, bullets is hitting this person's back. All they gotta do is just spin back, shoot you a couple of times, and you're dead. And that's supposed to be fun. Oh my god, I swear, it's just some games where I'm like, man, I don't know who the developers are, but it's like, people, please, if you are going to develop a game, develop the game right. That is all that I ask for. I don't ask for anything else. Just develop a game and develop a game right. That's it. That's all you got to do. If you can't do that, then it's like, bro, it might be best to just let it go. But I'm not going to be sitting around supporting games and companies. You coming out with games and it's like, it ain't working. Now that's probably what they're going to end up doing. They're going to take all their attention away from all these other different games. Them games going to be bugged out and glitched and all that. And then they're going to be putting all their attention on XDEFIANT because they think everybody going to want to play XDEFIANT. I'm telling you right now, that game's going to crash and crumble.
Your own little light show. Looking good, pal.
I just hate when, like, I do that. Like, I have my hopes all high for playing a video game, and I'm like, oh man, these games look like they're gonna be fun. and then it's like the games come out, and then it just ends up being some like, I'm gonna try to give that parkour game a chance, maybe wait and see after some updates. But I just find it kind of silly where it's like, if you send me a notification talking about, hey, plug in a controller, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plug in a controller. But it's like, then the controller, it like nothing don't work. I'm like, maybe it's just that I'm mad because of that XDEFIANT crap. But all I'm saying is, like, if you guys gonna have it where you say, hey, plug in a controller, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plug in a controller. But then if the controller, I ain't plugged in 3 different controllers and none of them work, you guys gotta know, if you're gonna have controller support, then it needs to be better than that. But I'll try playing that game with a mouse and keyboard and see how that goes. But if it's unplayable, then I'm getting my money back. But I'm not gonna be sitting here supporting games. I'm sick and tired of that crap. I'm sick and tired of games coming out and all they just want to do is like, oh, it's just a cash grab. It's just this. It's just that. Yeah, XDEFIANT, it might be free, but they still got that battle pass crap and everything else that comes along with Ubisoft and their games. Ubisoft games ain't all the way free.
Junction, ready to blast this power back to the Cloud Ark once you've cycled the system.
Hold on.
What's this message at the bottom?
Voluntarily. Ah, okay. You'll have to clean up those Vex confluxes before heading to the reactor.
We haven't observed this kind of behavior before. Hope you're taking notes, Nimbus. On the headless robot dance? Yeah, I've seen it before. It's gotta be a way for them to create a gateway to the Cloud Ark. Or express themselves emotionally. I don't know who can say, honestly.
This station's power output is unbelievable. Earth was decades away from technology like this, even during the Golden Age.
The Cloud Ark needs a lot of juice. Like we said earlier, it supports all the Neomuni, the city's defenses, and also the Veil's defenses. Once we get that power, we'll have all the backup we need to take back the Veil from Callan.
That's good. We're going to need all the help we can get.
See how you shoot stuff and then usually it dies? XDEFIANT, they all the way backwards on their game. It's like my aim might not be all that good, but I feel like it's at a good enough state to where I know if I lock in on an enemy, I know I'm not gonna miss.
Escaping. Wait, why did it leave?
Weird. Something's off. Keep going, but keep an eye out. from siphoning the station and we're golden.
That does it. How's it looking, Rohan?
Something's still siphoning power. Look around for any remaining Vex influence. That's it! Power cycling. Once it's back on, it'll be running the Cloud Arc.
Something feels off here. That was a little too easy.
What do you say we expedite that exit, folks? I got Shadow Legion on my tail. What? What are they doing here? Well, considering I'm getting shot at,
Okay, it's
I'd
like
say
I
it's
went
for
that way.
us.
It's like, well, it's
Get
not
out of there,
supposed to.
Guardian. It's a trap. Never get yourself out of there. Okay, and that's a bomb.
Mapping an escape route.
I think I'm in the clear, but man, it's rough out there. Guardian?
Still in the rough part. More of those paracausal strands. Probably the best chance we've got.
Why
to
they
get
have
out
it?
here.
I got it where it's like pitch black. Like these guys ain't paid their bills or something.
Guardian, I'm detecting bombs. A lot of bombs. Shadow Legion are trying to lock us in. Remapping the escape route.
Warning! Get out of there now!
Am I supposed to like shoot something or?
Out of here fast. I found a way out. We're going up. Going up. Up! Now right.
That you have there, in the right context. In the right context? Don't listen to him, Guardian. He's just grumpy that he didn't find it first. Power's returning to the Cloud Ark. Great work, everyone. That's what I call a well-earned win.
I could have just went to the orbit.
A paracausal superposition? Like magnetic poles.
You've been busy? Well?
For so long, we saw dark and light as antagonists. We believed we were the champions of the good because we wielded the light. If these are not moral forces, if they are not opposites, what are they? At its root, the Traveler is a terraformer, a gardener. It generates natural life, physical transformation at a molecular scale across whole planets. This should have been our first hint. The domain of the light is the domain of the physical. The darkness then is revealed in many facets. Dreams and nightmares, emotions, pain, memory. The nature of Strand confirms this line of thinking. Darkness is something entirely apart from light. A paracausal union, conjoining intangible conscious realities, discursively linking to...
You're talking about the River of Souls.
River?
Yeah, it's a story we tell kids on Neptune.
A nursery rhyme.
Sort of. Since before history, there's been this raging river. In the story, some try to divert the river. Others
This
try
game
to
just
build
clocked
a dam,
out at everything
but
being
nothing stops
1800.
it. Lots of people have believed that we either sink in the water or learn to swim.
Don't we?
See, that's the real wild part. We are the river.
And empowered by it, it would seem.
You know, I think I know of a place where we can find some of that power.
I just don't get like this modern day of gaming where it's like games cause more headaches than like actual
I talked with
entertainment
Osiris.
and fun and
You
all
know,
that stuff.
he gives off uptight museum volunteer vibes, but he's a nice guy when you catch him one-on-one. He got me thinking, which is a compliment I can give very few people. There's a place nearby you two might find useful for your Strand stuff. I'm gonna get you the coordinates. Speaking of compliments, you never fail to amaze me, you know that? Everything that's come at us, you're just like, bam, pew, pow. And suddenly whatever's coming at us ain't coming at us anymore. And we just keep doing it, like it's nothing. Wow. The first time Rohan told me I did a good job, I'd given up hoping for it, and by the time I got it, I didn't need it. In hindsight, I think he did that on purpose, but whatever. I promised myself I'd do it different when I took over. The old man might think compliments go straight to your head. But if that helps you Strandify and us take down Callus, by all means, let it go to your head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
It's like still 1800. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and call it with this stream. Like games done piss me off to a point where I'm like, I'm gonna be wanting to play games. It's like shout out to good old Ubisoft. They always know how to upset people when it comes to making a video game. They can't just make a game and be like, oh, okay, you know, here's giving back to the audience that's been supporting us for all this time. They're like, no, we're gonna go ahead, just upset everybody, because that's the thing to do nowadays. I can't find nobody to raid. Alright, so anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys. Stay tuned for tonight's stream, and peace.